Got your dipping sauce.
I got your dipping sauce right here, pal.
You gotta do the Rick and Morty spiel on the dipping sauce at McDonald's.
Tape is rolling, boys and girls. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Quiet on the set, please.
What?
The entire third season is dedicated to getting my dipping sauce back.
Fucking guy. Shut up.
Damn.
Click.
Boobs.
You're killing me, Smalls.
For your viewing and listening pleasure. I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a
Oh
time.
God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
For your viewing and listening pleasure. I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap? Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault. That's right. It's all Laz's fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shrouded Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to the show today, everybody. How y'all doing? Today is Monday, July 17th, 2017, for those of you folks joining us live. For those of you folks joining us in later tapes and reviews, I don't know what day it is, so just take a look up in the corner. It'll tell you what day's show it is.
That's on your screen. I don't have a date on mine.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Nobody watches you, so.
Yeah, that does make me sad.
Actually, I saw some people watching you playing that other thing the other night.
Overwatch.
Yeah, is that what
as
you were
I was
playing?
talking about, well, I played some Overwatch, and then I poorly played some PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Poorly played?
Poorly played. I mean, I didn't win, so that's poor.
Well,
If you don't win, that's poor play.
I don't know. You know, if you have fun, that's the whole point of it, in my opinion. Having a
And
good
hello
time.
there, Vector.
Vector, hello. Yes, hello to everybody out there today. Thanks for joining us as always. Always fun to see who's out there, who's listening, who's chiming in. Of course, don't forget, we are the only show on the air that invites you, the audience, to come on in 5 days a week. Come chat with us, come listen in, come chime in on whatever today's hot topic may be, or soapbox. Or bring us a new topic. You see something out there that you think's worthy of chatting about, come on in. You can go to NBNN.info, use the Discord app right there on the website, or you can use the web and go to discord.me/NBNN. It'll bring you right on in. But we do suggest you get the PC
The actual app.
The
Yeah.
actual app.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or the phone app. The phone app works just as well.
Yes. And you can get the phone app by going to NBNN.info. Get the NBNN Shroud Avatar app. Use the Discord links in there, and that'll help you get to the Discord app as well. Speaking of apps, I've been seeing a lot of chat in the Dev Depot over the old apps that were out there on the market. Came out a couple years back, and doesn't look like they're being developed anymore. So for those people who are curious about that or just looking for some app to fidget with, don't forget the NBNN Shroud Avatar app is available and free. So go check it out. All your Shroud Avatar stuff located in the palm of your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Given to you by us here at NBNN. But meanwhile, what?
And updated almost daily.
And the podcast updated daily.
Podcast.
That's right.
Yeah,
Podcast
exactly.
updated daily. Calendars updated daily. Of course, you can listen to the radios live. You can listen to us. You can listen to AR. You can listen to your favorite radio station if you know how. But all sorts of good stuff. You can plan your next trip to Adoris. You can plan your next trip out to Snug Harbor. And, speaking of which, I just had somebody here. Who was that? I love when this happens. Let me scroll back. Cambria Stormlin was out at the town the other day out in Snug Harbor. Saw something and wanted to go back. And was like, Laz, I forgot what the name of your town was. But want to remind everybody that just opened up recently Journey's End right out on the West Coast. And I want to thank all the new folks who have moved in. We got 9 new vendors out there. And yes, that's right, Slummy. Slum V?
Slumville.
Slumlord?
Okay.
There you go.
So you're building your own set of Hoovervilles.
Yeah. And of course, I spoke to one of my guildmates, Jackalope, yesterday, and Jackalope said his vendor's selling out that ore like crazy. So I just got to thank everybody who's moved in out there, and of course, ask everybody who's interested. If you want to get a shop on the West Coast, now's the time. Lots are open. My newest tenant, James Murphy. Murphy got himself a spot down there yesterday, it seems. And you don't even need me. You just go to sodamap.com, look at Journey's End, click on the flag, and see what lots are available for the taking. And go claim it. Place your vendors, start selling your stuff. Okay. Now that the shameless self-promotion's over at the top of the show.
Well, and they'll come at the back end of the show as well.
Well, we get them coming and going. So.
And then in the middle of it, and
you mean like plugging things like Sater's Stinky Sewer Shop while we're going through the show, things like that?
Hell yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, because, Sater's got some love. I mean, I was checking out the marketplace over the weekend, and someone actually bought taming collars.
Yeah, you were telling me that. I gotta laugh every time I hear of the little odds and ends that you're selling out there. To me, it's one where it's like, hey, if you're willing to put it up on Shroud Marketplace, someone's bound to buy it. I mean, it might take a little bit of time, but if you price it accurately, it's like someone will buy it, just because some people like the convenience factor, and at the same time, it rewards people for doing stuff in game. And gives them a couple bucks.
If you really want taming collars, I'll sell you 25 for $5.
Hey, you want taming collars? I'll sell them to you all
day.
Know
what? Hey, put that up on Shroud Marketplace and then see what happens, man.
I sold 30 of them yesterday for 1,000 gold apiece. I think that's a little bit better margin than just a wee bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's the normal price. 1,000 gold is the normal price.
I know, but at that price, I'm making a little bit more than he sold them for 80. But that's just me. But while we're on the topic, of course, I also want to welcome the newest additions to the WRFB Radio Free Britannia family. And, of course, coming up this Wednesday late night, early Thursday in the a.m., the Sarah and Andar show will be making its debut. Sarah Dragan and Andertina. Is that Andertina?
Yes.
Going to be doing their thing on the late night, 1 to 3 a.m.
I heard you helping them set up, not virtual audio cables. What's that other one? Voice meter banana thingy.
Yeah, Sarah was having a little problem getting that, because once you install it, it takes over your audio and if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, you just have to reset up different channels and then different audio outputs and everything else.
And of course,
and I'm using the slightly older virtual audio cable, so mine's even more convoluted of a process to get my audio set up.
And of course, I know we welcome Omen Crow, but Omen's been with us now a couple weeks, and he's been doing the late nights on late night Saturday and Sunday, or which would be late Friday. I know technically crossing over midnight, but Friday night, late night, Saturday night, late night, or Saturday early, Sunday early, however you want to look at it. Check out Omen Crow's show, also 1 to 3 a.m. Yay, Omen.
Yay.
All sorts of great stuff going on around here. I love this shit, I tell you.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
Shut up.
Yesterday I ended up at a Game of Thrones party, and I dressed up.
Really? As a pirate?
Yeah. No. I threw on some of my garb, including
Did you throw on your kilt?
Cheap doublet. I did not throw on the kilt.
And the puffy shirt?
Somewhere in storage, but I did have a puffy shirt.
He had the puffy shirt. All right, he had the puffy shirt.
I did have a doublet.
Seinfeld, man.
And
absolutely.
Snow.
You had to see Jack
did.
Sporting that puffy shirt at Havlot last year, man. It was a hit.
Then after that, I was the only one that dressed up, and there were like 10 people there, and it's like they actually made a bunch of things from the Game of Thrones cookbooks.
Who's the real geek in the room?
Oh, man. And
That guy.
I will say that the meat pie was delicious.
Meat pie.
The lattice work on top is filled bacon.
Ooh.
A lattice work of bacon.
That's gotta be good. Gotta be
It's
good.
like meat pie. Yum.
Meat
The old
pie.
lady says.
I know, but at the same time, it's like pretty much you offer me meat pie at any time, I'll probably dive straight into it.
Mm-hmm.
This meat pie between my legs here.
You're the wrong sex for the meat
I
pie.
don't know if I call that meat pie.
I'll put bacon on it if you want, Jack.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's more like Vienna sausage, but
Bacon. Shut up, Raz.
little tiny things.
I think Vienna sausages are a little bit.
Well, that's why I said
bigger
the
than what we're
Vienna
looking at.
sausage.
I mean, what's smaller than the Vienna sausages?
Led Zeppelin.
Kabasa. Fuck you. Move
W2
Slim Jims.
Slim Jims.
Jabs.
Are we going to be
Yeah, those are
snapping
logs,
into a Slim Jim for Led Zepp? Yes,
Ooh.
moving away from Zepp's
Exactly.
genitalia.
Okay, grimy.
Oh, man. So, Game of Thrones spoilers. Everybody dies.
They're all gonna die.
Jon Snow's alive? Don't
Everybody's going to die.
Yeah,
Game
it
of
was,
Thrones spoilers right there.
that was a interesting little topic out in the forums last night. Is how dead are the servers gonna be when the new Game of Thrones comes out?
I have no. I mean, I left yesterday afternoon at like 3-ish for this party, and
3-ish?
didn't come home until 1 a.m.
It's normal. It's a normal party.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what the hell happened there?
We got a comment from John
Good
Crichton's
time,
out
I
there.
guess.
So, is a 3D version of Ultima? I don't get it. A 3D
Well,
version of Ultima
Well,
came
that's-
out back in the 1990s, didn't it?
Okay,
Yeah, I wanted to.
so his question is going to be.
Hold on, John.
Is
Let the
this
puppies
game-
loose.
Well, thank
Gotta
you. For
watch
follow-up,
the puppies.
John.
Thank
The
you, John.
real puppies.
Although it's poorly structured, is going to be: is this a 3D version of Ultima? Okay, Ultima, the name is owned by EA.
Correct.
Even though Richard Garriott is the guy that created Ultima and the entire Ultima series, this is a spiritual successor of the Ultimas. So a spiritual successor means that there will be quests in game that are going to be testing your virtues. There is a virtue system that's kind of in place right now. The game is still in development. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. Richard Garriott has said that they are in the final stretch of development.
Finals 20%.
But at the same time, the final 20% is where 80% of the real work really happens.
Hey, 20% of infinity is still infinity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good point. Good point. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
Yeah, so it's one where, yes, the game does need a lot of work. It is currently being worked on. I mean, some of the devs show up on our show. I mean, if you look at the guy with the purple name in the left-hand corner of the screen, List Rostov, that's one of the devs. Yeah. And he's a map designer, so he's working on beautifying several of the scenes and making sure that traps have lots of homages to 80s movies like The Goonies, as he puts in, you must play music and read music. Oh, well, wait, they pulled that quest out because it was too exclusive.
I tell you what, there are some surprises out there, and I tell you, my good bard friend Shroud, who likes to complain in the middle of the night to me when I'm not here, showed me a real interesting little tidbit, and of course he swore me to secrecy, so I can't reveal this to you. But I tell you what. I tell you what, when you finally stumble across this, man, you're gonna dig it. That's all I gotta say. You're gonna dig it.
Is it kind of like what happened the other day when I was streaming at night and I went into one of the mines and I pulled a lever and it triggered a massive rock slide?
The whole rock slide came. Yeah, I mean, even better than this, in my opinion.
And people were like, "Oh, I didn't know about that one."
Yeah.
It's like,
why the hell are you pulling levers?
It was there.
I wanted
asking for it.
I wanted the cart to go the opposite way.
He was hoping he could change the direction of the mine cart.
Yeah, that's what I really was trying to do. But instead I triggered a rock slide. And I'd like to know why my camera is like auto-focusing and just going in and out of focus today. It's like...
List.
Screw you, Logitech. Okay, yes. Yes, he is.
Bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry. No spoilers. Spoilers are only allowed
List
for Game
may
of
have
Thrones.
just spoiled it for everybody because he whispered to me and said, "Hey, you talking about this?" And I went, "Oh, that's right. You stream your chat."
Bump, 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 bump.
Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, bump those while I've got it off my screen for a moment. But anybody who...
So I need to go tune in. I need to go tune into Laz's stream real quick. What's there? Oh, come on. Come on. Load.
You're going to have to actually go back and catch it now and have to stop it at a certain point if you want to get a hint. So, yes, that is what I was talking about, List. Really great stuff, by the way. Really cool stuff.
What are you talking about?
You'll have to go back and watch the stream.
Yeah, just go back to 17 minutes into the show, and you'll be good.
You don't tell them what time to go to. You gotta make them watch all the commercials. You get some ad revenue. Come on now.
Skip.
Well, they have to watch the ads first, and then after that.
Yeah, no, I got ads.
It's not on my stream. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh,
Great
what I'm looking
stuff.
for,
Again, if you haven't been out exploring lately, I do suggest you get out there. For those of you guys who have been basically waiting for things to change, I'm telling you from my seat right here, things are going to be this way for a long time. So you might as well get out there. Chris has already made those changes to the combat system that he's going to make that are real heavy-handed at this point. I don't foresee him going through and making any more massive changes in the next month or two. So might as well live with what's out there and start getting back into the world, people.
You have to remember that Chris was on vacation, and during his vacation, he wasn't working.
Speaking of which, Chris has got a post out there today. You want to start with that?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to start with what we're supposed to start with.
Chris is back?
Yeah, Chris is back from vacation.
Freaking crucify him.
Yeah, so he spent some quality time in Colorado.
I hope he comes back with a better attitude.
You know what? We're gonna just start with Chris's post, anyways.
Yeah, he was out ziplining.
I think they are doing a lot of hiking. So Chris says,
Zip
"Did you
lining.
miss me? Just got back from my first vacation in 3 years. We did a hiking trip to Colorado and camped for 7 days and hiked a few mountains, including Quandary Peak, a 14,000 footer. Here's a shot at the top with Burning Toad, who joined me. And today is going to be catching up on 1,000+ emails, leads meeting, and working on a few new heal spell options.
Greater
Sweet.
heal.
If I wrap all that up, then I work on effects for the Dread artifacts and updated to the latest Unity version. As it appears, they might have fixed the threaded renderer crashes we reported months ago. If so, it should be another performance bump with 3+ core CPUs. Sweet. Updated some
I still don't
shaders
see
we
any
used to make.
baldness out there.
You don't see any what?
Baldness.
Baldness?
Yes, I gotta watch your stream to see baldness.
Well,
Bald is
do you want to see the
beautiful,
other bald
baby.
head?
Yeah, he does. Show it to him.
I don't think I can crash my pants today. Actually, I didn't zip up my pants today. Hold on.
What the fuck? What show is this?
I don't know.
I love this shit.
Look down. It's like, crap, I didn't zip my pants.
Ooh. What were you doing before the show, Jay?
That's all those paper towels.
Why
at
am
your
I
feet.
wearing pants?
Why? Yeah,
I mean,
why are
we
you
shoot-
wearing pants in the
we
first
shoot
place?
from
I don't
waist
even
up.
get it.
Why am I wearing pants?
It's
I-
like
if I wasn't wearing
CNN.
pants,
They
I
don't
would
wear
have to-
pants.
You know, I actually saw a guy streaming Shroud the other day with no shirt on.
Oh my!
Why?
Is he wearing pasties? At least?
No, like, you can only see him from like here up, you know, but you can see he wasn't wearing a shirt. Yeah,
Must've been
I
hot.
don't know if that was a violation.
maybe he
of
was
the
wearing a
rules.
tube top. I mean, there's no telling.
Tube top. Yeah.
Okay.
A sports
I-
bra. He was
Either
wearing a
one of them,
sports bra, man.
either one of them does violate the Twitch terms of service, but
Really?
still, yeah,
Tube
you're
top,
not allowed
really?
to do those things. Yeah, I know. It's like
I
you're not
do
allowed to wear
top.
those things.
Oh man, you gotta be kidding
I
me.
should wear a tube top just to protest that.
I know. What the hell? It's free speech, man.
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
Yeah, yep.
remember
So,
you
what's
get
Chris
paid
doing
for it.
now? What's Chris doing now? How's he nerfing us this time?
Well, he's going to be nerfing the living crap out of Led Zepp. He's going to be
yeah.
he's going to make the cucumber
He
or
is.
the
Like-
corn cobs non-insertable or something like that. I don't know. How are you supposed to butter your corn cob?
Very carefully.
Yeah, so
Commentary from list. Yeah, kids can see cannibal zombies and landmine explosions, but God forbid
Well,
someone wears a tube top.
Yeah.
God forbid.
so there is an entire segment of Twitch streamers that will do. Oh yeah. Then the tips come right in.
Just about
I mean,
every Twitch streamer with a set of boobs.
Oh yeah, my back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How come I'm not getting any tips on my stream?
Yeah, I don't think they're big enough.
Damn it.
I wonder if we got like, you know, some of those like practice maternity boobs, you know, put them up under the tent.
What?
Well, yeah.
Buy those
The,
at?
the only problem is with my luck, I
Oh,
buy
fuck.
the pregnancy maternity part and just like have that 12-pound like.
Hey, a doll's a doll, man.
Damn, that hurts.
Blow it up. Just shut up and blow it up. God dang it.
Yeah, that would be my luck. But you know what? It is Monday, and it is time for us to actually talk about what really happened this weekend, besides Game of Thrones.
Party! Big party. Stella.
No.
Oh, actually, it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
Stella. Stella helped coordinate the party. And what a
I was
wonderful
going to talk
party
about
it
the
was.
weekend update.
Well, I know that. I think the party
When was
might
this
be
party?
in there. Yesterday.
Yeah, there's a
Our
reason
own
I wasn't there.
Nurse Justin, they did a Mad Hatter's Tea Party over the weekend. I think there's a blurb in here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Mad
Wasn't
Hatter's
invited.
I completely forgot about that.
And our own Nurse Justin took over the airwaves to play some of the eventful songs while they sat and had tea and played dress up, and had a whole bunch of people out there. Went on for several hours, and it was really a great event. I popped in, made my cameo, you know.
So
Say hello to
did you show
everybody.
up late, and did you do the proper Mad Hatter lines?
No, you know, I did the old Laz. Showed up, waved, drank, danced, and ran, you know.
Okay, it wasn't. So you didn't pull a Barrack?
I had to come on out, you know, see what was going on so I can report on it, then get on to the next piece of news out in the lands, which
Okay.
happened
Yeah.
to be down at the bottom of a mine where I was getting some iron and gold and killing ghosts. And yeah, it was a lot of action
Yeah,
down
eat
there.
and run, typical Laz.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know. Hey, at least I come with my own mug, you know. You ain't got to wash any glasses after I leave. Yeah.
I finally sold my collection of 150 mugs of beer and ale that I had. I collected that one gold piece each. Yeah. So
Congratulations.
weekend update. I mean, update of the Avatar number 236 did come out on
Update.
Friday.
Of the
And
Avatar.
not only that, it came out during the show.
During the show on Friday, nonetheless. I'm
Yeah.
shocked. Yeah. Must have been a hot,
So-
busy weekend. Everybody wanted to get
Well,
out and get to. You know,
The email didn't go out until way later.
I noticed that. But the update was out.
And come on.
I gotta wait while Jack tries and get it up.
No. I'm trying to send her. Yeah, damn it.
Trying to find
Oh,
out.
I know. Trailer
Yeah.
contest.
Don't even do shit.
Con.
Okay. Yeah, screw it. Okay, so update of the Avatar, we did have some airy scene polish
Scene pause.
where they're focusing on the path of truth.
No such thing.
What? Yeah, there is.
Trust the Oracle.
Got a
Your
great way to do
Oracle
it.
is your friend.
Then after that, so as they're focusing on the path of truth, we're spending time not only on polish the story elements, dialogue, NPC names, quests, etc. We're also updating the visuals along the path as needed. If you want to see someone stream the path of truth in its entirety, you can watch one of my archive streams on Twitch because I did the entire thing relatively quickly. And then so spoiler alerts there.
I got a
with-
big spoiler alert on that. We'll talk about that afterwards.
Don't know.
I'll watch it anyway.
So, the towns of Aerie, Vertus, and Yannaford are going to be updated with more visuals related to truth, books, library, statues of the Titan of Truth, etc., and general polish. And this was done by Sorcerer Steve, and you can see the prettiness that he tried to include inside of the town of Aerie. And I will say that the library inside of Aerie Castle looks really, really cool.
You steal everything?
Parts of it. But don't forget, your karma will take a massive hit if you do that.
It's liberating, not stealing.
Hey, if you need books, just go to the Tower of the Shuttered Eye.
Yeah, liberating. I'm sorry. Did I?
Yeah, if you take them from the Tower of the Shuttered Eye, they're completely free, I believe. And then
Yeah, but all the
Seawolf-
other goodies in the castles and libraries, just I can get books anywhere.
well, what about the library in Brittany with the secret passages? Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Or you can get
Little
all the
words,
pictures
I don't know how to
and
make them.
food and plateware and where's our forks and knives, by the way?
We're animals.
The only spoon in game is, yeah.
Those
And then,
fingers.
yep. Then you have the Making of the
Renaissance
Hallowed
fingers.
by Seawolf. And don't forget, this is also going to be one of the, on the outskirts of the Boundless Forest, on to one side of the Broken Road is the Hallowed Plains, a sacred site to humans because of a massive battle once fought there. And the kobolds began building some weird things. And you've got some trenches and a fortress. And the inspiration for this was going to be from Gettysburg as well as the trenches of World War One. Then you have that guy that's sitting on the lot
No man.
where he's updating a scene by the name of Granis's Colossus.
Uranus.
Uranus.
And then,
That old stuff. Old stuff.
and then there is a spoiler alert right at the beginning of this.
Spoiler alert.
Now that all three of the paths are playable, they are finishing work on the finale part of the plot, aka the Path of the Oracle. The crucial scenes along that path are the Colossus scenes, which there is one for each Titan, and the Oracle. So far, they have released the Oracle Boreas and Sequana Colossus scenes. They are now working on the last missing Colossus scene, the Granis Colossus. And the scene was a temporary clone of another scene, but it's being completely rebuilt. And this was being done by none other than the Energy Vortex himself, List Rostov.
List Rostov.
Huh. That's weird.
And for in-game spoilers, please message List Rostov and say, "Oh my God!"
Or just go
So
back and
pretty.
read Laz's chat where he gives you all this.
Or go back to timestamp not included to
17
read.
minutes.
Shh. I was trying to help Laz with maybe something.
Yeah.
And then you have the Welcome to New Britannia trailer contest that is being redone.
You too can be
Yes.
featured on the intro scene on the website if you win the new trailer contest. Maybe.
I really do think that the website needs a serious overhaul.
Yup.
Well, that's another topic that I've thrown in there, so we can chat about that once we finish about this.
Comic-Con
Comic-Con.
in a couple days.
Comic-Con.
Go, if you're in San Diego, go see
Comic-Con.
Lord British and Star Long and ask them lots of questions. They'll be there for a few days. And then
And you need a passport for that.
You need a
Once that you're
passport
there.
to get
Yeah,
over
you gotta
San Diego from where
register,
you
sign
are?
your life away, the whole thing. It's making
well, it's Comic-Con, man. I mean, don't forget, I don't
security,
believe you're allowed
I
to
guess.
include the cosplay swords anymore.
Yeah, don't bring any cosplay weapons because you won't be allowed to bring them in.
security. Yeah, it's a major.
Then next month, Star is going to be giving a talk at the PAX Dev, which is going to be taking place in Seattle. And then you also have some pictures from the fun that they had at the Rooster Teeth event over last weekend. And then Star has updated the list questions from the Lord British's telethon, which is good.
Wow,
What's really
look at
funny is YouTube and missed questions answered. I mean, shouldn't that have been of Twitch, not
No,
YouTube?
because he uploads it to YouTube. Yeah. You got to teach Barrick
Yeah,
about that little button that you push to just upload so you don't have to wait
The
whole
one
weekend
that I
to
do
get
every
the-
day.
Yeah. You got
The
to
one
teach
that-
him how
The
to
one that
upload
says
that
export to YouTube.
immediately after
That
so
one?
we don't have to wait a week. Yeah, that one. That
the
button.
one where it's like I I just click export and update the title with a date
and
and
it's out
a few
there
other
in
things.
minutes for everybody.
Boom.
Lads,
It's
if
like,
only
yeah.
we knew somebody that goes to like every telethon.
You
and
know,
could
if we
teach
only knew
Barrett.
somebody who was at the controls
Somebody.
down there to teach somebody this.
Mm.
Anybody we know?
See, the real question is, have I mentioned it to him, and has that advice been completely ignored?
Yeah, I told you.
Not
Next
good.
time you go down,
Um,
you just install OBS and be done with it.
Oh, OBS is already installed on that
Yeah,
computer.
I bet it is. Yeah.
The only problem is I need to get somebody to actually remember how to log into their Twitch account, and that way I can stream using OBS.
Yeah.
Barrett.
Yeah, he's got to go find his password. But if you watch the local Fox affiliate in Austin, you can watch a little 2-minute blurb on the local news channel for Shroud of the Avatar and Rooster Teeth. Or you can also watch the Game Lab interview with Lord British as well.
You
And
wanna
then there
show
was also
them
an
the,
article on
TV
MMORPG
thing or
that we
no?
covered last week. What?
Do you
What?
want to
What?
show them
What?
the TV interview? And no. Like they can go.
No,
watch it
because
themselves.
it's mostly about Rooster Teeth and not about Shroud of the Avatar. I mean, the Game Lab interview is a little bit longer than 2 minutes, and the show.
And MMORPG had a real big
We covered that-
section
we-
for something that we covered in like 2 minutes, and I don't get it.
Well, they tried to preface all of that with a bunch of stuff to get people to the meat and potatoes that wasn't really there. Yeah, I mean, it's like when I first read that article, what did I say?
Well, apparently that article was wrong.
About
Like-
what?
Because if they had 200,000, they only need 500,000 to pull this off. So at 200,000, they were well past 10% at 200.
Are you talking about?
Yes, I'm talking about
Okay,
the
this Seed Invest.
Seed Invest. That's right.
The campaign was for $2 million.
You only need 500,000 in order to go with it, and that's where they're wrong on that article. And they are past 300,000 and more than halfway to
Are
their
we
goal.
supposed to talk about that? That's an off-air conversation.
That's I'm just telling you the goals. I'm not telling people to invest. I'm not telling people not to. I'm just telling people that information on that news article was wrong.
Talk about it.
Yes, we can talk about that.
Hey,
That's tombstone.
direct
That's
them
tombstone
to
talk. Don't you dare.
direct them to Seed Invest for more information.
Again, that much I can talk about. I know this. I can't talk about what the speculative on investing is, but I can say that those numbers were wrong. They only need, and they're well past the halfway mark.
Hoping they update that article, you know.
Well, it would
Hey,
be
for-
nice. Apparently, somebody didn't get the right questions asked down there, and again, I brought this conversation up with somebody else in passing.
The other question is, when they published that article, or actually when they did the interview for that article, they may have only been at 200,000 or
200
250,000.
into 500 is still more than 10%. No?
Yeah, it's 20%.
20%? Let's do that math again.
Wait, sorry.
Come on, people.
200,000 is 10% of 2 million. But at
How
the same
much?
time,
How much percentage is it of 500,000?
The only problem is
40s.
Thank you.
the campaign was for 2 million.
Campaign
So you're not
is still for 2
no,
million.
no. You're
That's
looking
what we'll take for it.
that's what they're looking to raise. What they said that they can proceed with is a different value. And so the goal of the campaign isn't 500,000. The goal of the campaign was 2 million. But they can do some of it with 500,000.
In order
So
to
when
launch
you're-
the
when you-
campaign,
when-
they need to meet the minimum.
Okay, but the article didn't say they need this much money in order to meet the campaign, to meet the minimum. The article said
That's
something.
important for legal reasons.
I think it needs to be
Hey.
updated. That's all I'm saying.
It must be. They can claim against that.
There's lots of things that you can make.
Yeah.
But
Like the best tasting $2.49 burger from Hardee's and Carl's Jr. Purely subjective.
They're the same people.
Right, Spiff?
You end up with all kinds of other information. Like the free trial still has 9 days left.
Yes. Free trial. 9 days left.
I've been seeing a bunch of visitors.
Yeah.
One of them tried to shoot me with an arrow in the butt, and I was like, "Excuse you."
Well, they're trying to work on the butt slaps because the Gix hasn't worked on that emote yet. I mean,
sure that was an arrow?
Yeah.
Sure that was an arrow?
I mean, I saw a bow. I assume it was an arrow. Maybe he's trying to be Cupid. I don't know.
He
around out there.
He was trying to give you the blind boy's butt shaft.
I guess.
There's a bow in his pants, or is he just happy to see?
Yeah.
On a side note, did they ever do anything with the whole what's it called, referral program that they were talking about, like a sundial or something?
Not since the original referral program, and
Court referral.
They haven't done a referral program in a very long time.
Well, didn't they mention it though? Like one of the
They
perks would be a
did.
sundial.
Well, I think that was an idea that they had, and they haven't worked on it at all.
low
Well,
hanging
no, they
fruit.
asked me, and I was like, I will ask Lass and Jen. You know?
Not quite so low hanging fruit.
Sure it is. Anything that doesn't get required for release goes to low hanging fruit after release, and they can do all they want with it after release. But not something that we need to get to release. You know that.
Low hanging fruit is easy to do.
Yes, and you don't think that's
Not-
easy
not-
to do? Refer a friend, we give you a free digital item. Yeah, come on. We haven't done that before? No.
But at the same time, it's one where they haven't done it in so long they have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
But yeah,
To be honest,
Don't
though,
forget-
like, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
go
go
for it.
With the performance that it is, I invited a old school UI friend last night. I think it's like time to start referring because we have so much better performance than we did like say 2 months ago.
Well,
Pot
yeah. I would also encourage them not to force everybody down the love quest line, because if you're going to get people to experience the quest lines, let them
Purge is
choose what they
super
want,
easy.
and then from there, the major quest lines are really easy until you get to the last end of love. The
Are
last
we
end of love
finished
is
with
the hardest
the
part. But,
update
yeah.
for today? Because I would like to move on to Bowen Bloodgood's post on this topic.
Yes, let's do that.
What?
Owen has some
I-
good points.
But they're all on his head.
The Path
I
of
don't-
Balance. Last thing I posted in our Discord.
But at the same time, the quest lines are not completed yet, and they're going back and redoing them, and which means that they're also going to turn around and work on things.
Yeah, and I just really want to see a whole bunch of newbies walk into the love quest and get the shit beat out of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Our
that
Spokey right
happens.
there.
I've seen that complaint a million times. Hey, I just walked into this game and all of a sudden I got ganked by...
Yeah. Well, okay, so you remember when I actually streamed this, right? And he makes the exact same observation. When I got to Skrek, I just ran past everything and inside, and that was it.
You're on Bowen already? You get
Yeah.
there finally?
Although I don't really want to do that one, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's something that needs to be looked at because, of course, we know Bowen. Bowen's a vocal voice out there. And
Yes.
he does a lot of things. And his impression of this basically, in a nutshell, says, you know what? You can finish all 3 storylines without doing a whole lot of fighting. I'm disappointed. That's what it comes down to in a nutshell. You can take an almost newbie character and stroll through 3 storylines unmolested.
No. He can scroll through 2 of the storylines nearly unmolested. The third one he is struggling with.
But he
So-
goes through it.
That's funny as shit you guys bring this up because there's already Chinese power level videos on YouTube just going through these quests to get a burst on
100,000. Yeah, 100,000 XP.
Yep, they're already up.
Yeah, and it's like crap.
That's
you can go
what
look
they
at my past streams on Twitch. Go find the randomness ones, and you will actually see me do 2 of them.
Okay, but I got to point out the obvious here. Even if you get 100,000 for each of these quest lines, that's 300,000. I can go through that in an afternoon. I sneeze at 300,000 experience points.
True. So if you look at it this way,
That's a
if you
couple
get
casts.
an entire magic tree, almost all skills up to 80 except for passives, and then bam, they're ready. Go death, and then you're destroying this game.
Well, I got to argue a little bit with that one because I did Deathfire, and I'm not the max Uber, but I tell you what, they've nerfed it to points where, again,
I concur.
You need a lich ring, to be honest, but I hear you there.
I have the lich ring, and I've stopped using it because it doesn't.
Really?
It doesn't do what I need it to do.
Penalize.
First off, one of the places I go a lot is where there's undead. So me being an undead mage or a death mage is pointless when I'm fighting undead. And when half the world is undead, pointless.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is undead too.
I used to love going out behind Braemar out to the heck is that place out there? Been so long.
Ravensmore.
Yeah, thank you, Ravensmore. Yeah, and I'd go out there and fight the skeletons, and all of a sudden they made the changes to death magic, and green mages are kicking my ass. I've got a problem with that. So,
I feel you. The only way I get the same with other monsters, and the only thing I can do is just they're forcing me to make new classes, which sucks because I only want to be heavy 2-hand sword the entire game.
Well, again, that brings me to the specialization argument.
I want them to actually bring in like the concept of bandages and non-magical healing into the game.
That'd be cool. Hell
yeah.
Band-Aid.
Because if you're thinking of I'm a straight up melee character, there is no straight up melee class, or even though this is a completely classless system, there is no way to heal without magic, and so everybody is forced into the magic trees in order to do anything.
Yeah, there goes the specialization kicker. Well, if you specialize, you're going to be that much better. Well, if I specialize in death, I can't kill half of the damn game. That's a BS line as far as I'm concerned.
Got to diversify, definitely.
Yeah.
Everybody is a complete and utter generalist, and
that's the way it's going to be.
Yep.
Because while I love Spiffco, I don't want to pay Spiffco's price for 300 beds when I can make half of them. Yeah.
If you look at the time,
Spiff must be getting.
It's time to talk about the NBNN app again.
I just heard a
NBNN app available on all of your different marketplaces, including the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store.
That's right. Regardless of the App Store, we're there. And I guess we're looking at women's shoes today.
What are you talking about?
Not again.
Clipsy must.
Was that an orgasm? I think I heard an orgasm there.
That was a gasp. That is not an orgasm.
Different sound effect.
You would know.
That's right, I would.
Well, actually, you wouldn't. But
Led Zeppelin wouldn't have any idea.
true.
Hey, I heard sheep, man. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, moving right along. NBNN Community Calendar is also on the NBNN app, along with all the best links for everything related to Shroud of the Avatar. And NBNN app is a aggregate of all of the available calendars that Laz was able to find, including
they know
WRFB calendar. What? I just don't know what the hell I'm doing.
He said the NBNN app is an aggregate of all the calendars in the game.
Oh, whoops. NBNN calendar, which is available on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button way at the top. Then from there, don't forget all times are Central Standard Time. If you want your calendar added, email news@nbnn.info, and eventually that guy will do something and get it up there eventually. Today at 12:06, midnight, 12 and 6 is around the clock. Two idiots have a show on WRFB.
WRFB.
Where they interpret the news so you don't have to, on a
That's
little
right.
show called Lunch with us.
With us. These guys.
Yeah. It's a little special sometimes. Today at 2 on Avatars Radio, Grumpy Old Gamer is going to be taking the alternative route.
GOG.
At 7 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
The 70s at 7. At 8 p.m. on Avatars Radio. It's going to be Monday nights with DJ Killy.
Get
At
in.
9 p.m., you need to go to Verit Chaos and the Pub of Extraordinary Thought for a weekly open role-playing event. Because you know what? All great adventures begin at a pub somewhere. And why not hang out in a pub and roleplay? Roleplay the guy drinking milk.
We're waiting to see if the fighter gets drunk before we roll.
Yeah. At 9 p.m., in the non-PvP town of Vengeance, the Order of Vengeance is having their guild meeting.
Also, didn't they change their guild name? I'm just curious.
To what?
Something less
Vengeance-y?
Yeah.
Less.
Well, I mean, I have not seen Violation in game in a while.
It's the order of something else now. Eclipse, help me out here. You're out. You're
I've seen an Order of Chivalry around.
I've seen a lot of new guilds. I've seen like the Order of Protectorate or something. I've seen
Order of Prize. And a Coke.
I could have sworn that there was a name change there, but I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I have no idea. Final event of the evening for this Monday, July 17th, is on WRFB.
WRFB.
And that's the Record Room.
Radio Free Britannia.
Yes.
And that's our calendar for today.
Yep.
And of course, don't forget all the great events happening out there on WRFB. Laz and Jack in the afternoons, the Deco Divas every Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday nights, the new Sarah and I've lost that name. And our
Sarah Dragon?
Andertina. Sarah Dragon and Andertina.
And Andertina, thank you. Friday, late nights, DJ Omen Crow at House of Omen. Friday mornings, I don't know, is Wolftam still doing Friday mornings?
Not up
he's
that
back
early.
in school, so I would say
Yeah.
probably not right now.
ASO Wonder. ASO Wonder, anybody heard him lately?
Nope.
I have to check on him. You know,
It's
he's
still
lost.
too early in the morning.
Huh?
Still too early in the morning.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah,
too
it was
early in
good.
the morning for us
Just
to
stay up, Jack. God.
The one time I got Wolfram and Celine in the morning was because I hadn't gone to sleep.
That's right.
No, that's early. It's an
Yeah, don't
early
forget
show.
Wolftam and Celine, Wake Up New Britannia, Arius Coilmore doing the GMC Top 20. Now moved to Monday nights. Arius just can't figure out exactly where he wants to be. But I think Monday's going to be his final time slot. I got to update that, by the way. And he will be on tonight. So listen for the GMC Top 20.
It's so good.
Oh, I know Clipsy's a fan, that's for sure.
And Justine.
Clipsy's a big fan. Well, we're usually in the room with him while he's doing his thing. So all sorts of great stuff happening out there on the radio. But meanwhile, we got to move it right along. Thank all the folks who help keep us going here, who throw a little support behind what we do and keep us going. The Novia Lottery. Go out to Minewint, just west of Brittany. and check out the Novia Lottery. You can go to novialottery.com to get the latest updates and information on the lottery. Draws are every Sunday at noon out in Minewind. The BMC, our home guild, wants you to come out and check out Market Road. Market Road, located in Black Rock Cove in the Quell region, right next to the Exeter Mines for your mining convenience as well. Sodamap.com. Sodamap is truth. Jacob, where are you? Everybody's looking for Jacob White out there, wondering where he's been. He's been a little MIA. And Jacob, if you're listening, you get a message out, you hear this sometime, contact me. Let me know what's going on. People are curious. Yeah. Relics by Rild, relicsbyrild.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you need t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, regular stickers, drinkware, and much, much more. Hoodies, all sorts of great stuff out at relicsbyrild.com. You want to save a little money when you check out? Use the promo code NBNN when you check out at relicsbyrild.com, and you'll save 10% when you check out. Of course, Coilmore Wands, putting that magical wood in your hands. Arius Coilmore. Check him out in-game. WRFB, I think you've heard enough about us and that today. And, of course, the Airy Fund, gamers helping gamers, good works through gaming. Gotta love that. Great campaign was run just last month, and look for many more coming up. Don't forget, those cloaks will be available in Release 44, we're told. Contact that guy, and he'll get you all set up once they come out. And last but not least, of course, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs, including in-game gold, obsidian towers, weddings.
I know. I can't believe over the weekend someone put up an obsidian tower on Shroud Marketplace that undercut my obsidian tower. The good thing about the Shroud Marketplace is each vendor sets their own prices, so you are free to price shop as long as you're looking. You can find various prices from various vendors. There's over 55 vendors at Shroud Marketplace. Each vendor is responsible for maintaining their own inventory and setting their own product prices. And you know what? Sometimes the market has to change, and
absolutely, I'll sell you taming collars, 25 per dollar.
When you got 55 plus vendors
you know what?
out there,
put it up for sale on Shroud Marketplace, there, Spiff.
When you got
know
55
how to register for an
plus
account.
vendors putting stuff out to market, you're going to get a competitive marketplace, and you're going to get to see.
I like that word, competitive.
That's right.
Yeah, that's another word for
got a couple 100,000 in-game gold for sale out there.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, I mean, it's like if you're interested in becoming a vendor, you just need to register for an account and then click on vendor registration. You can start selling your own stuff. And I think right after the show, someone's going to be reducing their price of their Obsidian Tower townhome and also putting up their...
Can't go much cheaper than $150 on that townhome. Sorry.
$149, baby.
$149.99.
That's right. I will do it.
Free shipping.
Free shipping.
Free shipping included. Yeah,
you order now, and I'll give you a half off the Obsidian Tower Village home. How about that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Hey, if you're gonna spend $200, bring it, buddy. Bring it.
Hey, you know what? I'm about to put my barn up for sale for $100 on Shroud Marketplace because I do have that old expired barn.
You live in a barn anyway.
Why? I pretty much do live in a barn.
Well, you need a barn to put that barn owl that you don't use in. Yeah.
Oh, that.
I need to just get rid of it.
You need to sell those barn owls too. I think I should put a couple of those up for sale for those people who need a barn owl.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
But you know what? I can't believe that I have sold teleports and recall scrolls on Shroud Marketplace. Taming collars are sold. All kinds of stuff is sold on Shroud Marketplace. And if you're willing to do it in game, put it up for sale on Shroud Marketplace. Just put it in a chest somewhere, set it and forget it. And it will sell eventually. I mean, you know what? Because people like this stuff, and people are looking. And
I wonder how much you can sell taming whistles for.
you know what? Go do it. Go
Hey,
craft a bunch of them.
I bet you can
Put them
sell.
up for sale on
I
Shroud
bet you I could
Marketplace.
sell some ferocious red spiders up on the marketplace.
You might be able to if you have a few of them.
I got to
But-
talk to my suppliers.
Hey, but at the same time, you know what time it is. It's time to thank the most important people around here, and that's the people watching on my Twitch channel that are cheering. Oh wait, no one did that today.
Nobody's doing that today.
So then from there, YouTube
Guys.
and listening on WRFB. We couldn't do the show without you guys,
WRFB.
and we do it for you guys. And thank you for everybody watching.
Yes, thank you everybody for
And
joining us.
Don't forget, also the people hanging out with us in Discord. You guys make the show a lot easier.
You guys rock. I mean,
Even if-
we got a room full of people here. We got a room full of people out in Twitch. We had a bunch of people listening on the radios. We love you guys, and of course, we appreciate all the support. And of course, don't forget, if you want to support us, you can go to patreon.com/NBNN and become a monthly supporter. You can donate via Twitch or Streamlabs off the NBNN site, or you can cheer in those bits on our streams and send a couple dollars our way. Don't forget, there's the DragonCon Hotel Fund up there, a whole $3.14, I think it is in that fund right now.
Well, that
But
might get you a
meanwhile-
square foot.
We got to get out of here. So we'll be back with more news tomorrow right here on NBN. Until then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Read us out, Laz. Read us out.
Monday's over.
Time to get out to the silver mine.
Hey, Gixman.